Welcome to another vlog. This is gonna be actually a pretty intense one. I don't even know if this will ever see the light of day because I don't know how things are gonna go, but I have surgery today and I'm still in my jammies. As you can see, my hair is dirty. It's like 7-day-old hair. I waited because I need to do all this prep before surgery and I have to have clean hair, so I'm gonna do a quick blowout. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna let her get super dirty because then I'll just do like a whole clean wash. So anyway, today is surgery day. For those of you who don't know, and it's probably majority of you because there's not that many of you here, but majority of my story has been posted all over TikTok. So if you are a TikTok person that follows me on here, you probably know what I'm about to go through. But if you're not, welcome. I was diagnosed with Graves' disease back in 2021. I started experiencing symptoms in 2020 and it took about like 4 months for everything to kind of like come to a head and for me to be diagnosed. And then a few months after I was diagnosed with Graves' disease, which if you're not familiar with the autoimmune condition, it is the autoimmune disease that derives out of a hyperthyroid. So it is hyperthyroidism, just the autoimmune condition of it. So I've had that since, I want to say 2020, but I got my diagnosis in 2021, like early 2021. And a few months after that, the Graves triggered Thyroid Eye Disease, which is like a disease that only can derive from the Graves disease. And it's so crazy when they tell you like autoimmune conditions come in 3 because the treatment for thyroid eye disease triggered PCOS. So I'll do a whole story time on my entire disease, the process, what I've gone through, how I've gotten to a place where I feel like I'm okay now. And I feel like this is like closing in the loop. I actually had gotten started on YouTube and on TikTok like right when I was getting diagnosed, and it really slowed down my content because I was really overwhelmed with all of my health things. If you're not familiar with thyroid eye disease, my eyes changed a lot and they were like really puffy and really just made me feel ugly, and I just didn't want to go on camera, and I didn't know if there was ever a solution. It was like a lot on my mental health, so I didn't post a lot, but here we are. Things are a lot better. I wish I could go back and tell 2021 me and 2022 me that everything was going to be okay, because I did panic there for a minute. I literally was like, this is gonna be the rest of my life, and it wasn't. So we are here at the last lap, and I'm finally back online. I'm posting content. We're back on YouTube. We're doing things. But this is the last, I guess, lap of my entire stint with thyroid eye disease and Graves' disease. So I still have Graves' disease, but it is managed. I see an endocrinologist and I also see functional medicine practitioners here in Atlanta at Stat Wellness, and shout out to them because if it wasn't for Stat, I literally have no idea where I would be in this health journey. So anyway, my thyroid eye disease is in remission, but my Graves is still semi-active. We're working towards going through remission with that. It is just a little bit trickier because I am on medication, so like I do have to like wean off and all that. But anyway, today's surgery is for this eyelid. It's for my right eyelid. So I'm gonna vlog today. I look crazy right now. I am going to get ready. I'm gonna take a shower, do a blowout, do the whole thing, get myself ready for surgery. So if you have thyroid eye disease and you end up getting eyelid surgery, this is so niche. But if there's anyone out there that would feel better by seeing this video, I'm doing it for us. Okay, let's do it. Okay, I'm fully showered. They told me I can't have any lotions or perfume. Obviously no nail polish, so my nails are bare. And I'm about to dry my hair. I also look like I'm a little inmate because they told me I need to wear comfy clothes that can like zip up front. That way they're not like putting anything over my head because it is like a surgery for here. So I'm wearing a little zip up and baggy sweatpants. They said as comfortable as you can get. So this is as comfortable as I can get. I'm about to dry this hair. Okay, I'm all ready for surgery. I have my hair is clean, my outfit is on. I'm grabbing my things, making sure I have my insurance card, my IDs. This is my office, by the way. LOL, I have no furniture in here yet, but that's okay. Eventually we'll get the furniture for that. We've been sleeping in the guest room since that's the only room that's like semi-furnished. It has a bed, the only thing that's furnished. This is literally so ratch, but we don't have a dresser for here yet. We're gonna buy that. So for now, there's a bed with no bed frame. And at least we have cute nightstands. Literally the struggle of having just moved in. And now I'm having surgery. This has been the craziest month. I feel like we got back from my birthday trip and like have not slowed down since. But off we go. We got our couch in this morning. Perfect timing so that I can rot on my new couch when I'm back from surgery. Oh wow. And there it is. It's perfect. I'm a little nervous. Last time I had surgery was September, which was 6 months ago. And I got thrombophlebitis on my arm from the IV, which is basically just like an injured vein. Like they just injured my vein with the IV. And my arm hurt to straighten for like a month and a half after surgery. So I'm just really anxious about getting something like that. So I just hope the nurses are kind. I just pray that I have nice, cute, kind nurses, which is almost always the case. Like I almost always have amazing nurses for all the surgeries I've ever had. There's just those few times that I haven't had the nicest nurses, and it like just ruins the experience. It like makes me even more anxious. So anyway, I'm rambling. I'm waiting on my husband. I'm just gonna chill here on the couch with my baby girl for a little longer until we head out to surgery. Okay girls, we are on our way to the hospital now. I am in my comfiest outfit, clean, just washed hair, no polish on the nails, no lotion, no skincare, no perfumes, literally nothing. I feel ashy and dry. But we're on our way. And we've made it to the hospital. So it just now hit me that I'm having surgery. I feel like I was so chill, and now I'm like starting to feel a little bit of anxiety. But it's gonna be okay. I think the part that gives me the most anxiety is like the IVs. Literally the surgery itself doesn't give me anxiety. The recovery doesn't give me anxiety. It's specifically getting my IVs in. Like the needles, that part gives me so much anxiety. Being under anesthesia doesn't give me anxiety. I've done it a gazillion times. It's actually a really good sleep. I'm actually really excited to wake up from that sleep. It's just the like pre-op IV stuff that like gives me so much anxiety. So it's okay. Here we go. Okay, YouTube vlog. We are on our way home. It's the ambulatory, obviously, so I'm on my way home. This is where they did my IV. The IV did not hurt. My eye hurts a little bit right now. I have to keep this patch on until tomorrow night.
24 hours, so like evening. Around this time, I think you should be able to take it off.
Yeah. I love my doctor. He's amazing. So obviously I won't be able to like see the full healed eye for another 6 weeks, but I should look normal by 2 weeks from now. feels better to have my eyes closed. My eye hurts a little bit. They were not able to give me any like opioids because I can't take them on an empty stomach, and they only had gluten crackers and I'm gluten free. So they just gave me IV Tylenol, and I'm allowed to take it again at 11. So hopefully we have extra strength IV or extra strength Tylenol, because this is just, it hurts, but it's just discomfort. But because I have such a high pain tolerance, I don't know actually if it's discomfort or if it really hurts really bad, and I'm just dealing with it. But anyway, I don't know why I have this random cough. I've had it since I started waking up. That's the update. Hi, YouTube vlog. I'm home, relaxing on my couch. The pain medication's kicked in, so my eye doesn't hurt. It just feels kind of uncomfortable because it's like taped shut. So this eye gets a little drier, and it's just like nice to just close your eyes. I'm just gonna be relaxing. Taylor's gonna make me some soup for dinner because I like to eat warm things when I'm recovering from surgery. I feel like it helps the body recover. So he's making me like a nice like broth type soup. So anyway, I feel great. I don't feel like any pain. I'm just tired. An update. I'm still in the same position I was before. Had dinner. My husband is actually building furniture, so I'm his company. I, of course, did not do any skincare because I'm not allowed to do anything with this still on. This has to stay on until tomorrow evening, and then I can take it off, and then just, I'm probably going to be droopy, a little bit bruised, but I'm allowed to shower and wash my face and stuff. I just can't have like direct water hitting my eyes. It just has to be like, it can like come down, or I can like pat with water. So anyway, I'll be taking a shower again tomorrow, which I'm excited about. I thought I had to skip showering for like a day or two. That's why I did like an everything shower today and like blew dry my hair and did all that. But at least I'm glad I have clean hair. But anyway, that's the end of today. I am gonna keep you posted. This vlog is probably just gonna be this week, like recovering and just like the progression of what the eye ends up looking like at the end of the week. I feel like that'll make it a little bit more interesting. And then I'll keep you updated on if my wrist continues to hurt from my IV. This is where they did my IV. And you can see a little bit of a bruise there, and it hurts to move it. My freaking luck with IVs. I hate IVs. I hate them so much. But I survived it. Thank God. I hope this is my last surgery for a long time. I keep telling my husband, I'm like, this will be my last surgery until my mommy makeover once we're done with kids. In Jesus' name. We're going to pray that that is the reality. Anyway, in my jammies, brushed my teeth, brushed my hair. I'm so tired. Took my medication, and I'm gonna turn in because I'm exhausted. But anyway, thanks for sticking around. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is the next day after surgery. I did not get a great sleep because I was supposed to be elevated all night, and my pillow kept like sliding down, and I just kept waking up to make sure I was elevated, and I was not comfortable. So I am exhausted, to say the least. But that's okay because I'm off work the rest of the week, so I'm just gonna be resting. I'll probably find a comfortable position on the couch, which is elevated, and do that. But right now my husband is working downstairs and he has a bunch of meetings, so I'm just gonna get like ready-ish for the day. I don't want to be in my pajamas all day because I want them to stay clean so I can sleep in them again tonight because these are my favorite. They're so comfortable. Good news is I have no pain. It's just a little bit uncomfortable. Like I feel like, I don't know how to describe it, but it like feels like I have something in my eye, and my doctor said that that was normal. Then I'm gonna feel like there's like a little something in my eye, and it's literally just that it's like overly sensitive, like they messed with the nerve. So that should go away soon. I haven't taken any pain medication this morning, which I am trying to limit to if I'm like actually in pain. I don't like to just take stuff in vain. So yeah, that's the update. Everything feels like it's going well. I get to take this patch off tonight, so we'll see what my eye is looking like. I haven't even looked in the mirror, so I probably look crazy. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Actually, let me go to the bathroom right now and brush my teeth. Oh, it's not too bad. I need to brush my teeth. I need to brush my hair. I can't wash my face yet. Obviously, I can't do anything yet here. Oh, see, like there's like random times where like it just feels really uncomfortable. This eye also gets really fatigued because it's like doing all the work. So I just like close it and let it rest for a second. Every time I'm like sitting still, I just close it and let it sit for a second. But anyway, I'm gonna do like a little like cat shower, like, you know what I mean? I didn't get to put any lotion on yesterday before surgery or anything, so I think I'm just gonna do like a little like body shower without it touching my face and my hair. Put some lotion on, and then I'm just gonna put my comfy sweats. I'll probably wear the same ones I wore yesterday, honestly, because I literally put them on, went to surgery, and I took them off and put them in a bag, and then I wore them back home, and they're like my most comfortable sweats, so they're not dirty in my eyes. They were barely worn, so I'm gonna wear them again today. And yeah, it's gonna be a good day. I'm just gonna be resting. I'll probably be taking random naps throughout the day so I can get my sleep from last night. And yeah, we'll see how this day ends up going. I'll keep you posted. Okay, I am fresh and changed into comfies, but I don't know what it is. I feel like I've had so many surgeries in my life, literally so many, that I feel like I've come up with a good system. And in order for me not to feel like crap while I'm recovering, I feel like I have to kind of like somewhat get ready, even if it's like taking off a pair of comfy clothes and putting clean comfy clothes back on, and just like zhuzhing and brushing my hair and sprinkling a little bit of water and soap and putting deodorant and my little like lavender spray and my lip mask. I feel like this is my get ready for the day thing, even if my day consists of elevating and laying in bed and sleeping. So anyway, I just wanted to say that, like, if you are new to surgeries, if you are just now having your first surgery, if you're having an eye surgery, if you're having a knee surgery, if you're having a gallbladder surgery, I've had them all. It's my number one tip to not feel like you're kind of like getting like cabin fever. Anyway, I'm gonna lay down now. Okay, it's the time to take the thing off. I'm really not wanting to, but my nurse is making me. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna take it off and then get back on camera. If it's really gross, I won't get on camera, but here we go. It's off. I also brushed my hair. I looked a little crazy. It's not as gnarly as I thought. I had a little bit of dried blood and I got it out. I used these alcohol wipes to like clean my fingers and my like under my nails, just because like your fingers have so much bacteria. Obviously, I have an ointment that I have to put in. It's like an antibiotic ointment. I have to put it in my eye morning and night, so obviously it like prevents infection, but I'm just trying to be as cautious as I can, so I always like wash my hands and clean whatever finger I'm gonna touch my face with these alcohol prep pads. That way I'm like sterile as I can get. And it's not as bruised up. Obviously the freaking tape ripped up some of my eyebrow. I already don't have big bushy eyebrows, but here we go. It'll grow back eventually. I'll put some castor oil. There's a sign of like when they pick the eye, they like write on your face to make sure that like they operate on the right eye. But this is it. This is literally 24 hours post-op. It's crazy because most of the work happens underneath the eyelid, and so you can't really tell. The last surgery when I did this eye, I was a lot more bruised around, so he killed it. He did not bruise me up. It does feel, that feels so good to close my eyes. Oh my God, it does feel so good to close your eyes. Oh my God. Oh, I'm gonna go lay down and close my eyes. Now that I can see on both eyes. So anyway, I'm gonna go lay down. But that was that. Took it off. Okay, you guys, a little update. I have been moving around a little bit. I got a little bit too brave because I was feeling great. Like, I feel like when I'm just resting, I feel fine. And I got up, was moving a lot, and I decided to open up my computer just so I can check like my insurance stuff. Like, insurance gives me so much anxiety when I have like medical things, so I just like wanted to make sure everything was okay with my insurance, and like I need to pay my bill and like get reimbursement and blah blah blah, all the things. And just like surfing my email and like searching my email and like looking for insurance things like exhausted my eyes. They like kind of burn, which is annoying. So I'm just sitting with my eyes closed for a little bit. I haven't really been on screens like that all day, and where I was watching TV, it was like really far away from me, but the computer was like really in my eyes. And like at first when I was feeling better earlier, I was like, oh, I don't know why I took so much time off work. Like, I took a full week, but my surgeon had told me to take 2 weeks, and I was like, I don't want to take that much time. Like, I think I'll be okay. I understand now why he wanted me to take so much time. I'm really hoping it gets better because I do go back to work next week. But it's okay. I have a full week plus the weekend, so I feel like by Monday I should be okay. If not, then like I have a really, really nice manager, and my company is amazing. I'm so grateful. Like, really, honestly, I thank God every day that I work for a place that really supports people. Because I feel like if I told them that I needed a few more days because my eyes hurt, like they would be like, absolutely, why are you even asking me? I just have anxiety because, you know, like corporate America trauma. But anyway, all that to say that I just want to lay down with my eyes closed for a little bit. But I'm so burnt out from laying in bed. Like, it's just like gets to be too much. So I'm making my bed so I can be like crispy and fresh when I come back upstairs. And I'm just gonna lay on the couch with, they have these little like, they gave me at the surgeon's office these little like goggles that are like ice. So I'm gonna do that as soon as I get downstairs. I'm just gonna finish making my bed so I can like look presentable, and honestly, so I can be crispy when I go to bed. Like, I love a crispy, cold, well-made bed. Okay, here we are. This is what it looks like. So I'm just gonna lay on the couch like this. It actually feels really good on my eye. I'm just gonna lay on the couch like this. I can't really see because this keeps trying to cover, but that's the vibe. Okay, just brush my teeth, and this is the antibiotic ointment that I have to put in my eye. So what I'm gonna do is use one of these like alcohol prep pads and really clean my underneath my fingernail and like my whole finger all around, like really clean, literally half an inch. So like that, maybe an inch. Ugh. He said to pull the eye down and he said to blink a lot. So I took it completely off and I'm just blinking a lot. Definitely, he said it was gonna make my vision blurry, and it definitely does blurry my vision a little bit. Good morning, vlog. It is day 2 post-op. It is a little bit more swollen than it was yesterday. You can kind of see swelling like right here, and it just like feels a lot heavier. I feel like it's just a normal process of healing. It's like more swollen, a little bit more like closed in, and like it does hurt a little bit more today. Nothing crazy, just like when I blink, I kind of feel like a little bit of like discomfort. But I took a shower. I feel like a brand new girl. Oh my gosh. And like I hadn't been able to put lotion on since before surgery because I couldn't wear any lotion, and I'm like a big lotion and body oil person. So I feel brand spanking new. I have a nice little comfy outfit on. It's just gonna be me in comfies all week. And I was able to like wash my face around my eye. I like didn't wash anywhere, like I didn't like put any soap or anything here, but I washed like up to my eyebrow. And then I was able to kind of scrub off the like marker that they had put here. It's still a little bit faintly there, so maybe tonight before I go to bed when I wash my face again, it'll be on. I'll like try to scrub it off. But anyway, that's the update. I've showered, and I'm just gonna be hanging out today. I'm definitely gonna be using that ice thing because it does feel a lot more like swollen and inflamed today, but nothing crazy. So that's the update, and hopefully the healing process continues. I did put the medication in there this morning again, and yeah, everything is going wonderfully. I'm very grateful. Okay guys, here's an update. I'm icing my eye. I'm just chilling on the couch. It does feel a lot more like sore today. It like feels a little bit more swollen and it hurts a little bit more. So this ice is blessing me. I am thinking about taking a little bit of ibuprofen also for like the inflammation and just like the slight pain. I do find myself also like fatigued with screen time, like on my phone, like if it's close to my eyes, but like because my TV is like so far, I'm not as like bothered by the TV, so I'll probably just stick to TV and not really be on my phone or like computer or anything like that. Hello girls, it is day 1, 2, 3, I guess 3 days post-op. My surgery was Monday, it's Thursday. I'm feeling really tired. I'm having a really hard time sleeping because I have to sleep elevated up until this morning. Starting tomorrow or starting tonight, I get to sleep flat, and I'm dying to sleep flat. It's like my neck hurts and like my pillows keep sliding and I'm just like paranoid. So I keep like waking up to like lift myself up, and it's just not being great. This is an update on my eye. I can definitely see a lot of like darkness around, which like it's like normal to bruise. I feel like this eye is also kind of dark around. I don't know if that's normal. I'll have to ask my doctor. But yeah, that's the update. It doesn't hurt as much. It just like feels a little bit uncomfortable. I was warned that I might have like bloody tears, and I haven't had any bloody tears, which is really good. That would have freaked me out. I've been putting my antibiotic ointment every morning and every night. The one thing about that is that it makes my vision really blurry for like a few hours after I have the ointment on. So this whole morning I was like half blind, and it like gets really annoying. But that's that. I have to be, today's the last day that I have to put ice on my eye 15 minutes every hour. So I'm just gonna be sitting on my couch and like putting my ice pack on once an hour for 15 minutes at a time. I haven't tried to do any computer work just because my eyes were fatiguing really bad the first day I tried. So I'm off work, so I don't really need to be on the computer anyway, thankfully. And yeah, so today I'm just going to do the same thing I did yesterday and just sit on the couch and put the ice pack on once an hour, 15 minutes. That's it. That's the update. This is like super boring vlog, but I just wanted to update you on the progress. You can see this is still a little bit swollen, and that's normal, so I'm not really worried. Back to my spot on the couch. Hey vlog, it is Friday. So my surgery was Monday, it's Friday. I do notice that like with the more time it heals, it gets a little bit more swollen, which is normal, part of the healing process. It does bother me a little bit more than what I would like. So I'm going to be doing the icing again today. I just put my medication in like the antibiotic ointment. So, and like my vision is a little bit blurry. I'm back in some comfies. This is what I've been in every single day. But I got to sleep flat last night. Maybe that's also why my eye's swollen. But I slept so good, finally. I was like yearning for the day I could sleep flat. So anyway, that's the update. It's a little bit swollen. I'm gonna ice a little bit today. It's a little bit more bruised, like right up here. But yeah, that's the update. I will keep you posted with the healing process. Hey vlog, update. I have cabin fever. So we're gonna go for a little walk around the neighborhood. I'm allowed to go on walks. I just have to wear the like polarized glasses that they gave me at the hospital. I'll show you them. They're not cute, but I have to wear them. I also want to give you a little update on my IV bruise because this looks pretty gnarly. I told you guys, IVs are like traumatic for me. I don't like them. They always hurt so damn bad. This is like, out of every surgery I've ever had, IVs is literally what I'm most nervous about all the time. Like, my anxiety about any surgery or medical procedure is just my damn IVs. I don't really care about the healing process I've had 2 knee surgeries, a nose job, a gallbladder removal, and 2 eye surgeries. And every single time, I don't care about the freaking recovery time or the scars or the pain post-op. It's the IVs. They hurt to put in and they always hurt me. Look at this bruise. This is so crazy. They did the IV right there where you see like the most bruise, and it like expanded all the way through like right here. Like, that's crazy, and it hurts. But I had a sweet nurse. All of the nurses were so sweet, but it was still crazy. So anyway, that's the update. I'll show you the ugly glasses when we get ready to go. All right, y'all. These are the eye surgery 500s. Look at these. Okay. Literally cover you from the top and from the side and from the bottom. And they're polarized. Period. I'm keeping these. I literally look like a bug, but I'm keeping these because when I go like tanning, you know how uncomfortable it is when you're tanning and the sun starts to come through here? Hello, girls. It is Saturday. So it's been almost a full week. We're like 2 days shy of a full week since surgery. This is what we're looking like. It's a lot less pain. I feel great. I don't have pain, which was like my biggest thing that I like was really uncomfortable. Every time I would blink, it would hurt. It's still faint, but like not enough to like be really uncomfortable. So I'm still really not allowed to be like in the sun. Like if we are going back on a walk today, which we are, because like I need to get outside at least once a day. I have to wear those sunglasses again. But yeah. Other than that, like, of course, I still can't do any, like, extraneous activity, no lifting, any of that. I have my follow-up appointment next week, I believe is Wednesday, so we'll see what he says, but I think it was a success. There's not a lot of bruising. The only bruising is still, which I showed you guys yesterday, my wrist from my IV. Like, that's criminal. I hate that. It literally looks so bad. I always bruise. Like, that's always been my problem with IVs, and they freaking hurt. So anyway, I've complained so much about my damn IV on this vlog. But anyway, that's the update for today. We have a few projects we're working on. So I'm wearing like my jankiest outfit because we're painting. So I want to make sure that if this gets dirty, like, it's fine. So that's the update. We saw the season finale of Severance last night, and I'm still recovering emotionally from that. So if you're watching Severance, you know I'm sick to my stomach. So Ben Stiller, if you're watching this, please don't make us wait another 3 years, because Taylor and I started watching Severance in 2022. Because that was around the time when I actually got sick. This is like such a full circle moment, because like that was around the time where like I was finishing my eye treatment. I had my first surgery on my left eye, and so there was a lot of like staying home, and so we binged season 1, and then we had to wait 3 years, and here we are at the end of my eye treatment, and we just finished the season finale. Look at God. But anyway, that is the update for today. Hey vlog. It has been a full day of a Saturday. Update on my eye. It does not hurt. It feels a little bit like heavy, but it doesn't hurt. I do feel like I have a lot more energy. We haven't really gone outside because we've been DIYing all day, but we're about to go for our walk, so I'm gonna put the sunglasses on. And that's the update on my eye. As far as my eye, it is Saturday. My surgery was Monday, and I feel 100, literally. Well, maybe like 90. I'll probably need a little 10% tomorrow. Probably would do a little bit more resting tomorrow. And then I'm back to work on Monday, so I feel good, and I see my doctor on Wednesday, so I'm excited to see what he says. Hey girls, it is exactly a week since my surgery. So today is Monday. I washed and blow dried my hair again today, so it's literally been a full week since I had my surgery. My eye looks great, in my opinion. I'm still not allowed to put any makeup or anything on it, but it doesn't really hurt. Like, you know how it was hurting when I was like blinking a little hard? It just hurts if I'm like going like that, kind of, but it doesn't hurt, and it feels like it's healing very nicely. So this is a full week update of the eye surgery. I went fully back to work today, so I was staring at a computer screen all day. I had my blue light glasses on, but it's literally 8 p.m. and I forgot to update this vlog. So I'm like eating my dinner, and I'm editing my vlog for something else that I'm posting, and just like editing some content, responding to some business emails. So I've been on my computer all day, and can confirm that fatigue is like no longer there. I feel like the first like 4 or 5 days after surgery, my eyes would fatigue really easily with screen time. I am all good now, so super excited. I have a follow-up appointment tomorrow, and then I'll give you an update how that goes. Hey you guys, good morning. It is exactly a week and 1 day since my surgery. I'll take off my sunglasses so you can see my eye. This is what she's looking like. I'm still not allowed to wear any makeup or anything, but I do have sunscreen on around around the eye and stuff. So anyway, I'm headed to my follow-up doctor's appointment. It's the first day I put on like a real outfit, and I literally feel like a person again. I've been wearing sweats and comfies literally for a week and some change, and let me not front, because that's literally what I wear every day because I work from home anyway, but there's just something about putting on an actual outfit to like go to a doctor's appointment and like leave the house. So that was great. And so anyway, we're headed to my follow-up. I will give you a last update after the appointment to see what the doctor says. Like, if you're having this procedure, you have the full timeline of what the healing process looked like for me. So yeah, that is what we're looking at. I am super excited to finish this process. It doesn't hurt. It's just like if I touch it, obviously I'm not allowed to rub or anything like that. I haven't like squeezed or rubbed or anything. But if I like try to like tap it, it feels a little tender, which I'm sure is normal. And then there is a little bit of darkness still on my lid that I'm gonna check on with the doctor, but I'm not having any of the like risk factors that was like risks from the surgery, or like double vision or like blurred vision. Like, I'm not having any of that. Yeah, that's the update now. So I will give you one last update after my appointment, and then we will close out this vlog. We're here. So the doctor's about to come in, and I'll give you an update. Okay, everybody, this is the end of this vlog. Everything went so well. You can see my eye. Here's what she looks like a week and a day post-op. My appointment with my doctor went really well. I have another one 6 weeks from now just to check that everything settled well. He said like it won't be fully healed for another 6 weeks, so we'll see how it looks. I'm honestly pleased. I owe you a full story time on how I got diagnosed, my whole treatment process. If you are just now running into this video, I had thyroid eye disease and I had to go through the Tepezza treatment. I had 2 eyelid retraction surgeries, 1 on each eye, and it was probably overall an entire 4.5-year process. So please drop any questions in the comments that you might have. When I first was diagnosed, I had a really hard time finding anybody online talking about this. It's such a niche disease. It's such a niche treatment plan. So I'm here if you have any questions. Obviously, I'm not a medical professional, but here for you. I know it is a lonely and very mentally exhausting process because it is like your face and your appearance and like your vision. So it was a lot when I first was diagnosed, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Obviously my eyes will never look like what they did before my disease, but you get used to it. Like I get used to the eyes that I have now. I feel like I look back and I'm like, I kind of looked weird before. I feel like this is like what I should look like. So anyway, all that to say that this is not the end of the world. If you have Graves' disease and if you have thyroid eye disease, you're not alone. It's not the end of the world. There's resources out there for you. You can comment down below. I can share all of my resources. I'll also put everything in my description of this video. My doctor is Dr. Adam de la Garza at Emory Hospital in Atlanta, and he is iconic. He is the best. There are people that travel all over the country to see him. I was just one of the blessed people that live in Atlanta, so I had access to him, but he is literally one of the best doctors that treat this kind of illness. And if you're in the city of Atlanta and you have this disease, I highly recommend him. If you're not in the city of Atlanta and you have this disease, or you wonder if you have it and you need a diagnosis, I highly recommend you taking a trip and making an appointment with him, because he honestly was the best. And I love him and I owe him literally my life. I would not know what to do if I still had the disease or I was still dealing with like some of that stuff. So anyway, that's the update. This is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate you all being here. Love you so much. I owe you my story time, and it will be coming. And if you have any questions, again, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. My DMs are open if you're struggling with this as well. I know how lonely it is, so here for you. I love you. Thank you for watching. And if you're just my online community and you're just supporting and watching this video and you're not looking for answers on thyroid eye disease or Graves' disease, I love you also for being here. So anyway, see you soon, and yeah, love you.